Hello and welcome to Ian's Bricks. This is the Riviera Centre, a rather grey building to be fair. It's in Torquay. It's been a while since I've been to Torquay, and this is the site of the Brick Festival today. Apparently this is the first Brick Festival that they've done in Torquay. The seagulls are excited about it. So I actually stayed in a hotel last night, literally just sort of behind there. I managed to I was sort of packed my car by around about 4 p.m. and I thought, I wonder if there's any hotels. There's a lot of guest houses and things in and around the Torquay area, and I managed to get myself a rather sad single room for £47.50. I did end up getting charged £9 for parking as well, which is a slight pain, but it meant I could drive over last night. The traffic was fine last night, didn't have to get up at ridiculous o'clock this morning, and I've managed to get myself literally to here. It's taken me like 1 minute to drive here from the hotel this morning, so I feel relatively fresh this morning. So it's just after 7 o'clock. The loading area is just round the corner there, so I'm going to get round there in a bit. I'm a little bit early, but that's fine. And so quite a lot to do today. Ticket sales maybe being okay today. I was a little bit hesitant as to whether today would be any good, being in the middle of the summer. But apparently the 11 o'clock tickets are all showing now as sold out on the Brick Festival website, so we might at least get a few people through the door. Anyway, let's get to the car. Got to wait till 7:30 and we can start getting unpacked. Okay, this is my table here then, so I've got all my stuff out. I've sort of got this corner plot here. It's quite a smallish venue. Now, it's interestingly, they've got an upstairs bit as well, which I'll go and investigate later. Yeah, it's not a bad size venue. All the traders seem to be down here, so I'm just going to move my car to a better space outside from the loading area, and I can start my setup. Okay, it's around about 9:15 and I am all set up. My stall's a little bit weird because you have this sort of area in the middle which is very well lit, and then this sort of bit underneath which isn't, so I've kind of got a line here where my sets aren't very well lit, but I'm sure people can actually still see them, which is fine. That's my next door neighbour. He's got a few sets as well, so let me give you a quick tour of some of the sets I've got today. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start over this side here. So working from the top, I decided to put some of the architecture sets up here, and the Lego house set as well. The duck, that's still going. We've got some of the more expensive brick heads and things back here. I thought it was just better putting them here a little bit out of harm's way. A couple of the Star Wars brick heads there, and then I've sort of piled up the older brick heads here in number order. So there's all 4 of those DC ones just there. Moving forward a little bit, we just have some general stuff. We've generally got the Star Wars sets over here. I've got some of my astronaut keepsakes as well. Maybe I'll sell one of those today. And then moving forward, yeah, generally Star Wars stuff over here. Everything's hopefully priced up fairly well. And then as we move across, we sort of get into brickhead territory. I've actually got quite a lot of smaller sets today. I wasn't too sure today was going to be that busy, so I've actually bought lots of sort of small to medium sets today rather than loads and loads of large sets. Again, some more Star Wars up here. We've got this other tower here, and this is some of the other brickheads as well, some of the Marvel ones. These are the earlier ones from 2018. Again, I put them in number order. We've got a couple of Harry Potter sets here. This is something that I got very, very recently. I'm probably going to be using this a little bit more on my channel. I might do an intro with those as well. Something I got from Etsy, which is very, very good. So I've got a little Ian Bricks logo there. I've got my old number plate sign, license plate there with Ian's Bricks, and my large roller coaster right at the top. As we move across to this section here where I've got a backing table, again, sort of generally the promo sets are all towards the front here. And I've tried to keep things together as much as possible. Now I've got quite a lot of these World of Wonders and Spice Girls, so I'll put these on the corner right on the end, so hopefully that'll entice a few people. Speed Champions up here. And as we go towards the back, now I've had to put my older city sets towards the back again. Not quite sure they're going to be particularly visible there, but we can move those forward as the day goes on if it's not too much trouble. There's my sign there with all the brick shows that I've been to, and then right at the back I've got some of the larger sets here. I've got some of these Bricklink sets. I've got 3 of them this time. We've got the Forest Stronghold, the Brick Cross Station, and also the train shed. So hopefully someone's really into trains today and will want to buy both of those. and then some of the older sets as well. I've just stacked a few of the smaller sets towards the top. Again, some of the slightly more expensive ones, a little bit out of reach, but they're at the top there. So I'm pretty pleased with how everything's gone together today, and there is my stall. And if I give you a quick pan round the rest of the venue, most of the other traders seem quite calm and sorted now. So I think what we'll do is we'll head upstairs and have a look and see what's going on up there. And this is where they've got quite a few of the activities and a display or two as well up here. It's a really good view actually down to the trading area. One thing I haven't shown you, and I thought I'd take it up here, is this rather fantastic train layout here, which occupies a very, very large section of the hall. So that is really, really good. We'll probably show you that in a little bit of detail in a second if my camera can focus. And if I walk around this upper tier here, this is quite nice that this is all up here because it keeps it away from the rest of the floor. It's nice that they've got the space to do this. Here are the chairs and tables where you can actually play with the bricks. So much space up here. And then we have Aidan, who's got a few custom figures, and let's see if I can spot who some of these are now. Look, oh, there's Queen. Okay, I recognise Queen there with Freddie Mercury at the front. Don't ask me who some of these Star Wars figures are because I haven't got a clue. What else have we got? We've got some DC and Batman stuff there maybe. As we move along, oh, it's very interesting how that's been done. Right, I've got no idea who they are. Any ideas, answers on a postcard? Some of the larger figs here, looks like they've all been sort of altered slightly. And then down here we've got a couple of Batman things to look at as well. As we go across here, we have even more building zones, building area. We have all the computers and all the games here. You can see there's sunny Torquay outside. And then over here there's a little robot area as well, the RC zone. So yeah, very, very nice space that I think has been utilised quite well up here. Lots and lots of space for everyone to come and disappear to if it gets a little bit busy downstairs. Right, I'm here by the entrance. It's only 9:30. You probably can't see that very well. There's a bit of glare, but there's a few people queuing already, so that's always a good sign that there are people here. So let's go back into the venue itself and show you a little bit more what's going on in the venue. And once you get past the ticket check, this is your way in here. Entry this way. I think it's fairly clear, don't you think? And here we are into the venue. I say there's the upstairs where I've just been. Let me show you around this table here with all the trains and things. The guys are still setting up, so I don't want to get too much in their way, but it's a fabulous display that goes all the way round the whole table. And we've got all sorts of things. There's big stations, we've got trains galore. This bridge over here, which does look a little bit, look at that, Plymouth Brick Railway, because we're in Devon at the moment, so of course lots of local builders have been able to come to this. And then we've got this whole Ninjago display here. Probably not doing this justice, I'm just going to sort of skim over the whole thing. And you've got this sort of parkland set in here. I think I have seen this before at another show, possibly Exeter, but so much attention to detail. Yeah, I recognise a couple of the mushroom houses from a previous thing. Have the tree house there, which has been mocked up really, really well, and even some of the Harry Potter sets as well, which have sort of made to fit in the scene. And we have sort of town scene over here with some of the modular buildings. Level crossing there as we go along. There's a huge station here. What's the name of this station? Brickmouth. There we go. Brickmouth station. We've even got a WH Smith's, which if you live in the UK you know that they're no longer on our high streets. They literally finally went under very, very recently. I think you can still see them online, but we have a nice terrace street bridge and tunnel over here with a canal over the top of it. Look at that. Very ingenious. And as we go around here, there's more stuff going on. So yeah, the guys are still unpacking a lot of it, but this goes all the way around, and I'm assuming that they'll have the trains working fairly soon as well.
Please listen for further announcements. We're sorry for the delay to this service.
They've even got announcements, which is amazing. I'm back upstairs again, and that's because I wanted to show you this. I've shown this before at other shows, but it's basically a lot of very, very vintage Lego. From the original town plans to the wooden toys of the 1930s, 40s, to the very first Lego bricks over here. And we've got all the different styles of Lego bricks and how they've changed over the years and how they all look different. Let's see, we're not sure where that one's from, probably from there. And some of these old sets over here as well, to the old vehicles. You even got a couple of boxes there, which is amazing to see. Look at all those old boxes, goodness me. Very good condition, saying they're probably 50 years old. We even have the fabled yellow castle. All those minifigures under there. To some 1980s things like the go-kart and the airport. And we go all the way along. We've even got some Fabuland, which of course I quite like collecting some of the old Fabuland stuff from the 80s. And even a nice sealed set there, look at that. To the Black Seas Barracuda as well. And some old city sets. I used to have that. So yeah, so it's great to see these sort of really, really old sets from long ago. So this is on the upstairs bit. And we've got a big Lego sign here as well, which I have seen before. So let's head on back downstairs again. My stall is that one just there. You can just about see that. So let's head on back down there. Now we have one final display to show you here, which is all these sort of fairground rides. This does work. I have seen this working. These will be on in a bit, but I love the ingenuity. They look as though they've used the old style Ferris wheel and created this instead. So it's very good how that's all gone together. And we have this ride here as well. So it's just nice to see a little bit of fairground ride action going on as well. And very kindly I've been shown that these do actually work. And that's pretty impressive for Lego, because obviously, you know, things fall to bits, and there's a lot of weight on there as well. So to get that to move, to swing, and to go round as well is very ingenious. And if you can see over there on that side, we have the Ferris wheel going round and round as well. Oh, it does go upside down. Look at that. Goodness me. Okay, there's my stall there, and just opposite my stall we have this stall here, which I haven't shown you yet. Now, I'm assuming this is a Rubik's Cube solver. We've got the power brick here, and that will probably solve the Rubik's Cube in a lot faster than I can do it. I'm sure we'll see these in action a little bit later. Got another cube here, and we've also got some mock builds as well. Tank Girl, if you know what Tank Girl is. And we have some Star Wars things as well. This is Nick, and a couple of other things over here. Anybody know? Oh, this is Pokemon. Of course it is. There we are. Look at that. If only Lego did Pokemon, eh? Fabulous stuff. A lot of people always ask what my stall looks like behind. I've actually got quite a bit of space today, so I've always put my plastic bags on chairs. That sort of makes it easier for me to get them. These are all my sort of duplicates and extra sets that I've got down here. Quite a lot of duplicates today. A few extra sets which I wasn't able to put out because I don't have enough space, but that's fine. As when things sell, I can put those out. And I've even been lazy and left my trolley up today. All my boxes go underneath the tables, so there's plenty of room there. So yeah, I've got quite a bit of space behind here today, which is quite nice. And I've even got a little gap so I can come over here. And this is where I stand as I peruse my table. It's 10 o'clock, the doors are open, and here come the first people into the Brick Festival. Just a quick update, it's just gone 11 o'clock. The first hour has been very busy, a lot busier than I thought it would be. As you can see, the venue is, it's fairly good, fairly busy. Yeah, and it's 11 o'clock, people have just come in. So I've had a very good first hour, let's hope it continues for the rest of the day. Just a quick update then, it's around about 2:15. It has started to quieten down now. You can see there's a few people around still, a few people upstairs as well. As I spin around, you can see a few people on the balcony. It's been a much better day than I thought it would be. It's definitely not been the busiest show that I've ever been to. I've been to busier shows, but it's been fairly steady, fairly similar to a lot of the shows I've been in throughout sort of May and June. Similar kind of take-in so far. Maybe there's room to sell a few more things before the end of the day. Still a couple of hours left before the Brick Festival is finished, but it has started to calm down a little bit now. I've had a little bit of a sit down because I got a little bit tired because I'm getting really old, so I needed to rest my weary legs. But yeah, it's been a good day so far, and a very, very enjoyable Brick Festival. Just to let you know as well, before I forget, is I did get my commemorative brick, Torquay Brick Festival, so that will go to my collection of all these different things I've got. That's what the back looks like on there. You just put a little thing there. So thank you very much to Brick Festival for that. Give you a quick overview of what's left on the store. So I've started to put a few poly bags and things out over here where I had a bit of space. You can see I've still got quite a lot of sets left, but what's been interesting is I had a lot of duplicates. So where I obviously had one set, I had an extra one. So I've sold quite a few duplicates. Yeah, it's been a very good show so far. You can see a couple of my larger Bricklink sets have sold. I've also moved my sets forward, so where I had the sets right at the back, I've moved them forward a little bit as well. Yeah, it's been nice. I've still got quite a few sets left to sell, so my table still looks fairly good if anybody does come to have a look and see what I've actually got. But yeah, still a couple of hours left to hopefully sell a few more things. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. As you can see, it's pretty quiet now. There's not many people around. Just one or two people doing last minute browsing. The last hour for me, I've hardly sold anything at all. So I've been able to have a bit of a rest and a bit of a sit down, which is always very, very nice. Anyway, 25 minutes we'll be able to start packing away properly. For now, it's just a case of yeah, I've got a few sets left on my store. It's not really changed since last time I showed it. So a few things to pack away before I can take the long journey home. I might have to stop off somewhere on my way home for something to eat. But yeah, as shows go, this has been a lot better than I thought it would be today, which is good. Fairly average really, very, very similar take-ins to my last sort of 3 or 4 shows. Yeah, it's been okay. One thing that's kind of puzzled me about this place is why they decided to paint everything green. This area here is really green, but then if you look up here with all these things here, green, lime green. I mean, maybe they just got it cheap or something. I just think it's horrendous. But I know it's kind of an older building, probably 80s, maybe something like that. But really, lime green? Anyway, that's my thought of the day. Anyway, so half an hour left and I'll be able to start packing away properly. Just give you a last view of the table and what's left. I say it's still quite a full table, so there was potential there of selling quite a bit more, but that is pretty much everything that I've got left. I'll show you the box as well where all my duplicates were earlier, because I have had a load of duplicates. I've got rid of one of my stands already, but this is literally all I have left in my duplicates box. Just a few bits and bobs in here, nothing too much. So certainly going home with a lot less than I came with. And so here I am again where I started the day, outside the front of the building. The main entrance, by the way, is just over sort of there where people sort of went into the show today. And the sun's just come out as well. It's really quite warm actually. Summer certainly hasn't disappeared just yet. It's been a very enjoyable day today. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've had a good day take-ins wise. Very similar to the shows I've done throughout sort of May and June. Very similar amount of take-ins for that. So that's always good. I'll work out my profits and things like that in a little while, but the thing for me to do now is get on the road, get driving home. 2.5 to 3 hours journey home for me tonight, but it should be hopefully plain sailings. Traffic on a Sunday evening going out of Devon shouldn't hopefully be too bad. I don't even need to stop for petrol, but I might stop for something to eat along the way. So I'm going to get on the road, and I will see you in the next video very, very soon. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Ian's Bricks Day at the Torquay Brick Festival. Until the next Bricks Festival, I get my teeth in. I'll see you then. Take care for now. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.